It's Friday, December 1st. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat, brought to you by Eric Potato of eXp Realty, your BC, Thompson, Okanagan, and Shuswap lakefront specialist. And just maybe the latest world oil production cut won't hit the gas pumps. Little change so far for both Brent Crude and West Texas Intermediate following OPEC's production reduction, cutting output by around 2.2 million barrels a day. The new snapshot of Canada's job market. Population growth continuing to outpace employment growth, as even with 25,000 new jobs, the nation's jobless rate increased a tenth in November to 5.8%. Manufacturing and construction, the main drivers. Manitoba now with the lowest jobless count in the land at 4.9% from 5.2. BC down a notch to 5.3. Saskatchewan saw joblessness increase from 4.4 to 5.1. Named one of Canada's top-rated business podcasts by FeedSpot and available around the world on X, TikTok, and wherever you get your favorite podcasts, Canada's Business Beat is proudly sponsored by Eric Potato of eXp Realty. Considering a move to BC's wine country? Eric is your BC, Thompson, Okanagan, and Shuswap Lakeview specialist at OkanaganLakefrontProperties.com. Another day of mixed results in the banking sector. While both the Bank of Montreal and the National Bank are raising their shareholder dividends, BMO's fourth quarter profit was down sharply to $1.6 billion, while across the street, the National's take was up a bit to $768 million. In the backdrop of the current strike at Vancouver-based Rogers Sugar, which has caused a sugar shortage, the company has just reported a full-year profit of nearly $52 million. They had a loss of $16.5 million in 2022. And they aren't very happy about this at Montreal-based Bombardier, but Canadian Armed Forces brass are applauding the federal government's $10.3 billion deal to acquire at least 14 surveillance planes from Boeing, the same high-tech jets currently being used by several other countries, including the U.S. and U.K. And that will do it for your Friday. Thank you for listening. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat, brought to you by Eric Potato and OkanaganLakefrontProperties.com.